In 1977, a radio telescope detected a signal from deep space so powerful and so clearly artificial that the astronomer wrote, "Wow," next to the data. That signal came from the direction of Sagittarius and lasted exactly 72 seconds. It has never been explained, never been repeated, and it might be the first confirmed message from an alien civilization. On August 15, 1977, at 11:16 p.m., the Big Ear radio telescope at Ohio State University detected something that should have made front-page news around the world. A radio signal from deep space that was 30 times stronger than background radiation, lasted exactly 72 seconds, and came from a specific point in the constellation Sagittarius. Dr. Jerry Emin, the astronomer analyzing the data, was so shocked that he circled the signal on the computer printout and wrote "Wow" next to it. This became known as the WOW signal, the strongest candidate for an extraterrestrial communication ever detected. But here's what's terrifying: despite decades of searching, that signal has never been detected again. The signal's frequency was 1,420 megahertz, the exact frequency that hydrogen atoms emit when they flip between energy states. This isn't a coincidence. Any advanced civilization would know that hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe, making this frequency a logical choice for interstellar communication. In 2007, astronomers discovered something that broke all the rules of astrophysics: fast radio bursts, or FRBs. These are incredibly powerful radio signals from deep space that last only milliseconds but release more energy than the sun produces in an entire day. The first one detected, FRB 121102, came from a galaxy 3 billion light-years away. But here's where it gets mysterious. Some FRBs repeat in perfect patterns. FRB 180916.J0158 plus 65 repeats every 16.35 days like clockwork. Natural cosmic phenomena don't behave with such mathematical precision. The patterns are so regular that they suggest artificial origin, like someone is deliberately sending signals according to a schedule. The Breakthrough Listen project, funded by billionaire Yuri Milner, is the largest SETI search for extraterrestrial intelligence program in history. Using the world's most powerful radio telescopes, they've been scanning millions of stars for signs of alien technology. What they found is both fascinating and terrifying. They've detected thousands of signals that initially appeared artificial, but most were later identified as human-made interference. However, several signals remain unexplained. These mysterious transmissions show characteristics that suggest intelligent origin. They're narrowband. They come from specific cosmic coordinates, and they sometimes show Doppler shifts that indicate the source is moving. If you're as fascinated by these cosmic mysteries as I am, hit that like button. And if you want to stay updated on all the latest alien signal discoveries, subscribe and ring that notification bell. In 2019, the Breakthrough Listen project detected something incredible: a signal from the direction of Proxima Centauri, our nearest stellar neighbor only 4.2 light-years away. The signal, designated BLC-1, was detected at 982 megahertz and showed a slight frequency drift consistent with movement from a planet's surface. What makes this signal extraordinary is its characteristics. It's a very narrow bandwidth transmission, exactly what you'd expect from artificial technology, not natural cosmic phenomena. The frequency drift matches what you'd see from a signal originating on a planet's surface as the planet rotates. Most shocking of all, it hasn't been detected from any other star system. Some signals from space contain mathematical patterns that are impossible to explain as natural phenomena. The most famous is a series of signals that appeared to count prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 before the transmission ended. Prime numbers are considered a universal mathematical concept that any intelligent civilization would understand. Another signal contained the mathematical constant pi, 3.14159, transmitted in binary code. These aren't random cosmic noises. They're deliberate mathematical communications designed to prove intelligence to anyone listening. The question isn't whether these signals are artificial, it's who sent them and why. In 1974, scientists used the Arecibo radio telescope to send a message into space, a pictorial representation of humanity, our DNA, and our location in the solar system. The message was aimed at the globular cluster M13, about 25,000 light-years away. 27 years later, crop circles appeared near the Chilbolton radio telescope in England that showed a modified version of the Arecibo message. But the modifications were significant. They showed a different biochemistry, silicon-based instead of carbon, a different solar system configuration, and a different DNA structure. Either this was an incredibly sophisticated hoax, or someone responded to our message. KIC 846-2852, known as Tabby Star, has been dimming in ways that violate everything we know about stellar physics. The star's brightness drops by up to 22% in irregular patterns that can't be explained by planets, comets, or any known natural phenomena. The dimming patterns are so unusual that some scientists seriously consider the possibility of alien megastructures. Recent analysis shows that the star has been gradually dimming over the past century, losing about 16% of its brightness. This long-term dimming, combined with the short-term irregular dimming events, suggests something massive is orbiting the star, something that's blocking significant amounts of starlight. SETI publicly claims they haven't found evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence. Leaked documents suggest a different story. Former SETI employees have reported detecting multiple signals that showed clear signs of artificial origin, but these discoveries were classified and removed from public databases. The most disturbing reports come from military sources who claim that certain radio telescopes are operated under classified programs. These Black SETI projects allegedly monitor alien communications for national security purposes, keeping any discoveries away from civilian scientists and the public. Advanced alien civilizations would likely use specific frequency ranges for their communications, frequencies that cut through cosmic interference and travel efficiently across interstellar distances. Analysis of unexplained signals shows clustering around certain frequencies that happen to be optimal for long-distance space communication. The 1,420 MHz hydrogen line, the 1,612 MHz hydroxyl line, and several other magic frequencies show up repeatedly in mysterious signals. This isn't coincidence. It's evidence that whoever is sending these signals understands physics and is choosing frequencies that maximize their chances of being detected by other technological civilizations. The most shocking discovery is that some alien signals appear to be responses to human activities. Radio bursts have been detected within hours of major space launches, nuclear tests, and significant radio transmissions from Earth. The timing correlation suggests that someone is monitoring our planet and responding to our technological activities. Satellite data shows unexplained radio emissions that originate from Earth's orbit but don't match any known human technology. These mysterious transmissions occur during major global events and space missions, as if someone is documenting or reporting on human activities to distant observers. The evidence is overwhelming. We are receiving signals from extraterrestrial intelligence. From the WOW signal to repeating fast radio bursts, from mathematical messages to responses to our own transmissions, the cosmos is filled with artificial communications that we're only beginning to understand. The most profound realization is that we're not just passively listening for alien signals. We're actively engaged in an interstellar conversation that's been going on for decades. Someone out there knows about us, is monitoring our development, and is trying to communicate using mathematical languages and frequency choices that prove their technological sophistication. That what's truly mind-bending is the scale of this communication network. Signals are coming from multiple star systems, suggesting a galactic civilization or alliance that spans thousands of light years. We're not just dealing with one alien species. We might be discovering evidence of an entire cosmic community. The question isn't whether aliens are trying to contact us. It's whether we're ready to acknowledge that the conversation has already begun. Every day, radio telescopes around the world detect new signals that challenge our understanding of what's possible. We're living through the most important discovery in human history, but most people don't even know it's happening. Perhaps the most exciting possibility is that these signals aren't just random communications. they're invitations. Invitations to join a cosmic community, to learn from civilizations millions of years more advanced than us, and to take our place among the intelligent species of the galaxy. The universe is speaking to us. The only question is, are we brave enough to answer back? If this evidence has convinced you that we're not alone and that aliens are actively trying to communicate with us, demolish that like button and subscribe for more cosmic revelations. Drop a comment below and tell me, which alien signal do you think is the most convincing evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence? Do you believe governments are hiding alien communications from the public? If you could send a message to an alien civilization, what would you say? And if you're hungry for more mind-expanding content about the mysteries of space, check out my previous videos where I reveal the ancient giants of the universe that dwarf our comprehension, expose what NASA is hiding about alien structures on Mars, and uncover the truth behind the Antarctic ice wall.